doing?
I'm waiting for you to open the door.
All right, no beating around the bush today. If you're tired of the fake stuff, we're diving into real talk. We're reacting to the nonsense and exposing the truth. Let's get into it. In this video, a woman hops into a rich man's luxury car, already feeling like she made it, but when she asks him to open the door for her, he gives her a reality check she didn't see coming.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for you to open the door.
Oh man, well you're gonna be waiting quite a long time, unfortunately.
I mean, come on, there's nobody in the world that you would want.
I'm attracted to like someone, but he's like a celebrity figure. You know, like sex appeal, but there's no one I actually want.
Okay, do you think you're on like the level of a celebrity?
Yeah.
No.
You're not on the level of celebrity.
I think I am. I don't give a fuck. I think I am. I think I'm.
No, you're a pretty girl.
I think I'm an amazing person, if I'm being honest.
Celebrity's like top 10, 20% of beauty. Like that's
Yeah, but remember, I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm beautiful without the Botox, without the money, without all that money to do myself up. So I think I'm great.
Yo, she really thought she was on celebrity status. Bro, that was 20% looks and 80% ego. And the way that other woman humbled her, instant karma.
In case you forgot that men are awful, I posted a video about what the girlies are gonna do if we ever hit an apocalyptic situation and like life's never going back to normal. And there are currently almost 7,000 comments of women saying that they would themselves rather than deal with the men out in the world because they know that they would be abused, used, and discarded. Not to mention all the girlies in the comments saying that they would make sure their body was burned, disposed of, like mangled beyond recognition, because even death will not stop men from using our bodies against our will.
You will?
Now, let's set the record straight. It was never men versus women. It's not some gender war. It's life hitting everyone differently. You think only women felt pain? Bro, men were out there dying in wars, breaking their backs, getting zero sympathy. Everyone took losses. Everyone bled. So don't twist history into a blame game.
If men can't control themselves, seeing women in skirts, who let them control whole countries?
Who did that?
Men can't control themselves, so how can they run a country? Who do you think built and ran every major civilization in history? Men controlled empires, armies, and economies while being surrounded by women in dresses the whole time.
If you want to date and you never want to get your heart broken or you're scared to, just date simps. They'll literally obsess over you. You're pretty much their whole world, and they'll be too busy attending you than going out and cheating. And why not date the men that really want you? Like, why are you gonna deal with a bad boy that's gonna probably mess around, confuse you, and just treat you bad? So advice of the day, only date simps.
Yeah, because real men don't play games, and they definitely don't chase ungrateful energy. Keep dating simps, girl. Just don't cry later when you're bored, unloved, and ghosted by the same dudes you controlled.
Today's hot take is that being a simp is actually so attractive. Wow, that is really red. Like, guys will fully bully each other about being a simp. It's genuinely so attractive. And I just don't get why they get bullied for it. Like, it's so attractive, a guy knowing what they want and like being obsessed with you and like adoring you. Like, that's really attractive. Surely you girls have to agree that a simp is just the best thing ever.
Of course she did. Simps pay, obey, and never walk away. But fellas, listen, she doesn't want love. She wants power. You act like a doormat. Don't be shocked when you get walked on.
Let's say your boyfriend was going to the strip club 2 times a week. Would you have an issue with that?
Yeah, because I feel like that's already an unspoken rule in a relationship. You don't go into the strip club.
He's a big boy, you know, he can handle himself.
Well, you shouldn't go to bars and clubs when you're in a relationship.
Is that an unspoken rule?
I mean, yeah, it is.
It kind of is.
Kind of common sense.
You shouldn't really be partying with your single female friends, or single friends for that matter, if you're in a relationship.
What is the positive
Well, you
ROI
guys are older.
Well,
Maybe
listen,
that's what you think in your own dating life, but we're young. That's not how it works for us.
She's 20 and she agrees with us. She's younger than you.
That was the final blow. Yeah, that was enough for her. She won't recover from that one.
Anytime a man asks you
an inappropriate question, respond with something equally as inappropriate, because a lot of times men are trying to gauge certain things about you in certain ways in which they can manipulate you because they expect you to answer the question in a certain way. So if he asks you when's the last time you've slept with someone, you're gonna say this morning. Even if it's been 6 years or 6 months, you say this morning. When he asks what's your body count, you're gonna say 27. Okay, not including relationships. When he asks you, oh, what do you do for a living? I think that's inappropriate, because as a man, you shouldn't be checking for what a woman is doing and how much money she's making. That's none of your business. You're going to say, oh, I have a dad that does everything for me and I don't work. That's what you're gonna say, because they don't want you to have those answers. And a lot of men, I've even had men ask me, oh, do you talk to your dad? Off of like the first, second conversation. It's like, why do you care if I talk to my dad or not? And if a man asks you anything like that, you're gonna say, yes, my dad's in my life and I'm spoiled. He does whatever he wants for me. Even if you've never even met your dad, okay? You're gonna say you're spoiled and he does everything for you, because these men are trying to figure out ways to manipulate you.
Nah, that's the game you're playing, sweetheart. Lying only makes you lose respect. Real men don't need to manipulate, they just value honesty. You lie to a man, you lose him. Simple as that.
What does a woman have to bring to the table?
What does she need to bring to the table?
This is a topic of discussion for a lot of men, is what does she bring to the table? And to me, that is like, the moment I hear that, I'm like, boop, I'm not interested. Like, immediately. The moment you start telling me shit about what I bring to the table, I'm gonna take my whole table with me.
Okay. What do you think a high valued woman brings to the table?
A high valued woman, she brings brains. She brings, obviously she takes care of herself. She cares about her appearance. She cares about her goals. She's not very superficial. She's probably family oriented. She's driven. I think that a lot of the same things that make a man high value, you can apply to a woman, but like in more feminine.
Nah, if you're bringing brains, goals, and self-care, that's cool, but that's expected, not impressive. A high-value woman knows her worth, and it's more than just looking after herself.
So I have a simple question for you. Are you cheating on me?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Are you cheating on me? Because you don't even come home till really late. You don't even take me out to eat. You don't even kiss me. You don't even really talk to me. Like, you don't even want to hang out with me. Like, I literally cook you food. I cook you food. I take care of you. I do your laundry. Yeah, you do. But you don't spend time with me. You don't even have time for me at all. Like, I don't even understand. No, yeah, I do.
Are you fucking crazy?
Are you fucking crazy?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You.
Why are you talking to me like that? Why
Because I can. No, I'm asking you a simple fucking question.
No, I'm not fucking cheating.
Answer the question.
I just answered the fucking
Let me
question.
see your phone.
You're gonna fucking see that shit unless you fucking pay the bill, right? You fucking pay the bill? Okay,
So I can't.
mind your own goddamn
I can't
business.
see your phone because I don't fucking pay the bill.
Let me see your fucking phone.
You can see my phone. I have nothing to fucking hide.
Okay then.
Clearly.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Let me see your phone then.
You're not gonna fucking see shit.
Who are you? You're not even the person that I married. Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Shit, watch yourself.
ew.
Fucking watch
Ew.
yourself.
Ew. You're disgusting. You have disgusting behavior.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I am talking to you.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. And then what? What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Bro, that's disrespect on a whole new level. She's not just airing out her drama. She's turning it into a show for likes. If you want answers, don't use the internet as your therapy session. Respect works both ways, but she's clearly forgot that part.
I know life isn't perfect, but I'm so happy that this generation of women, this time of women, like, we are really rising up. We have Shira 7. We have these platforms where we raise our voices and we share our experiences. We ain't taking no time to deal with no man, no waste man, nobody that's not worth our time. We putting these niggas on blast, honey. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so proud. It just feels epic. It feels iconic. We are choosing to not get married instead of settling with men who don't have anything to offer us. Our standards are high and they're only getting higher. Like, we truly know what we deserve. And I just know the women of the past, like the generations before us, would be so proud of who we are today.
Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they got all this knowledge, but still aren't happy. This video proves it. High standards, lots of talk, but no real fulfillment. Maybe it's time to stop filtering out the BS and face the truth.
Can we just like abandon in general the idea that the word simp is a bad thing? Because I got news for you. Us ladies don't feel that way. The hottest thing that a guy can be is a simp for you. Simp doesn't mean weak. Simp doesn't mean that he's your little bitch. What it means is that he is so obsessed with you, enamored with you, would do anything for you because he cares and loves you so much. That's what a simp is. Anybody who told you fellas that we wouldn't want that is lying to you because they're trying to keep all the hoes for themselves. If guys are telling each other, yeah, don't be a simp, bro. Why not? Because you don't want your girl to feel loved and appreciated, secure. Sounds like a him problem. So dudes, simple way. We freaking love it.
Nah, that's just manipulation, plain and simple. Simping ain't attractive, it's weak. Real men don't need to beg for attention, they earn it. This isn't about what women want, it's about controlling you.
I don't know, I think I'm a little strange because I'm about to be 30 and I just feel like my life has just started. All the girls are like, oh, I'm 30. Oh, I must have missed the memo. I need the girls to tell me, why is being 30 so bad? In fact, why is it a thing at all? Why do we act like being 30 is like being 90? And why, when somebody asks, how old are you? Are the girls afraid to say 30? Because I've been telling people I was 30 since I turned 28. I just been rounding up anyway. What did the people say? Hitting the wall? I'm about to run my first marathon. I am so thankful I'm about to be 30. I can't wait to show y'all. My 30s are about to be amazing. 20s were great, okay? But I now have wisdom. I now have audacity. In my 30s, I'm about to have a better career, better skin, a better job, better boundaries, better friends. My husband's gonna find me, first of all. I just know he's gonna find me. And he's gonna have more favor. I'm gonna have an even deeper relationship with God. I just feel like I can go on and on.
Then why are all your posts screaming desperation at 30? Men don't chase age, they chase value. And time? Time's not on your side, babe. Keep saying the wall's a myth while you run face first into it.
Women, you're destroying your husband. You defend yourself and you don't respect your husband. Does he feel valued by you? When you blame him, do you even care about him anymore? Do you appreciate him and serve your husband? Or are you just too busy doing what you think is right for you, even though your marriage is spiraling out of control? Can you take accountability when you mess up? Responsibility when you don't follow through? Can you repair conflicts without just fawning or keeping the peace? Or do you need to be right? Can you listen when he tells you that you hurt him? Are you a safe place for him to be vulnerable and honest? Are you open to what he needs to feel loved and valued? Loving your husband isn't enough. How you love him is what is going to make the difference. Go get your life.
Finally, a woman speaking facts. Disrespect will drain a man faster than any bill. You can't build a king and treat him like a peasant. Appreciation isn't weakness, it's power.
This is why women love simps but won't date them. If a girl has any type of social media, she needs simps to fuel the ego. That's why you'll see girls constantly posting on Twitter and on here and on IG screenshots of guys talking to themselves in their DM. Like they're literally using the simps for content. And they won't admit this, but the simp makes them feel good. Wow, me just existing, me posting pictures of myself, he gives me validation and makes me feel full. But I've also seen videos where girls say, hey, you know that one guy who DMs you every day and he stops? Damn, like what's going on? What happened? It's like they almost feel like something's wrong with them when the simp stops. So when girls hear about my page defund simping, they'll go for the okie doke. What? A simp is just a guy that treats women well. You don't want a guy to treat a woman well? I'm like, no, girl, you don't treat simps well. They may get a double tap after their 20 fire emojis. They may get a thank you, you're so sweet, but they're not getting a date. They're not getting your time. At the end of the day, simps will always be used for attention and validation, and they'll never be seen as a lover.
They love simps for attention, not affection. They'll let a simp entertain them, but when it's time to choose, they pick the man who respects himself. Lesson: stop performing, start leading.
Hey y'all, I got a question. Am I the only one that gets rejected by a lot of females? Because every time when I try to talk to a female, she always be like, you don't need to know my name. When I try to ask her name, try to get to know her for her personality. And also, when I try to talk to females, they always ignore me. They always block me. You know, when I said, hey, how are you? And my name's Ladarius. I want to get to know you because I think you're a kind person. And I am a respectful person that has a lot of common sense. And I kept getting constantly rejected by a lot of females. I'm afraid that I would never have no wife, no girlfriend, because they keep rejecting me because they think I'm ugly and unattractive. And I know I'm not. Yeah, I think I would never get a girlfriend because I'm afraid because of talking to a female, because I'm afraid of a lot of females reject me again, and I don't want to keep getting hurt again. But I kept getting rejected by a lot of females, and that bothers my soul a lot, and it makes me sad a lot because I don't think no female would want me, nor want to go out with me, nor want to get to know me, because every female that I try to talk to kept constantly rejecting me, and it's sad to me. It always happened to me, like somebody put a curse on me that a lot of females don't want to speak to me, nor want to communicate with me, nor want to get to know me, just like I want to get to know them for their personality. It's like every female don't want me. Every female don't want to go out with me because they think I'm unattractive.
Bro, this is the reality a lot of men are living today and nobody talks about it. Rejected over and over, not because they're bad guys, but because they're invisible to modern women. And the saddest part, he's still trying to be kind, still trying to connect through personality. But guess what? In a world that values looks and status over character, that kindness gets walked on. This isn't just rejection. This is what happens when men aren't allowed to show weakness. Society laughs, women ghost, and guys like him are left in silence. Men, this is why you stop chasing approval and start building yourself up. Not for them, for you. All right, that's it for today, Kings. If you're tired of the double standards, this is your space. Hit that like, drop a comment for the algorithm, and subscribe for more truth they don't want you to hear. Stay sharp, stay solid. I'll catch you in the next one.